Our backs against the wall. It seems impossible, but there's nobody else I want by my side to stand in with me, to take this fight through the rise and fall. With our fearless hearts, we could beat the odds, and we could live for 1,000 years. We could be legends. If we all go down, if our time is now, we could let everyone know we were here. We could be legends.
We can live forever.
We dream so colorful. Oh, we love so strong. The world is relentless, the city won't sleep. It hardens your soul, brings you to your knees. But we can face it all. With our fearless hearts, we could beat the odds, and we could live for 1,000 years. We could be legends. If we all go down, if our time is now, we could let everyone know we were here. We could be legends.
We can live forever.
What's up guys, JNO here and welcome to the first in the Fantasy Football Fantasy Premier League series.
Our backs against the wall. It seems impossible, but there's nobody else I want by my side to stand in with me, to take this fight through the rise and fall. With our fearless hearts, we could beat the odds, and we could live for 1,000 years. We could be legends.
live forever.
What is up, guys? How is everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to streams. Let me know in the chat if the volume is all good, if the camera's all good, if I'm looking good. I got a haircut for you guys. Today is at least the first live stream draft that I'm going to be doing on this channel, so hopefully we can have some fun doing this. The draft is in 26 minutes 50 seconds exactly. Should be able to see it on the screen. We have 12 entrants as far as I can tell. Code was put in the chat when I had around 16 people, just to give the code to the first people to turn up. So thank you very much for showing up to the stream. Only 12 people according to my bit here. You do have to type in the code, you can't copy and paste. I thought you'd be able to just copy and paste. If we have a look through who has actually managed to get in to the first draft we're going to do, and we are going to do at least 2 drafts, maybe 3 today, so it's worth hanging around. What I would ask though is, please, if you get into this first draft, don't join the next drafts, please. Should I write these names down and then check them? In fact, can I screenshot them? Because let's give everyone a fair go of getting into this draft, so I'm actually going to try and screenshot them and check off names. So I don't have this in the right window. God damn it, that's not good. So we've got Anton Mustanin, first one, Super Chat FC. He got in there real quick. Tommy Parker and Trevin Snell got in there as well. They were like the first 3. And what you can see here is what I'm doing is I'm going to just snapshot the people that get into this draft, so I can try and compare for the next one. So we've got Mohamed Damadesh, we have Jackson Yates, and we've got Gary Dinsmore. They all made it into this first draft. Who else we got? We got Jonathan Chung. Thank you very much for the activity on Twitter, mate. We got Dylan Fowler and Thomas McCarthy, an OG subscriber, all in this one. Who else we got? We got Tom Cameron, another OG subscriber, Daniel Jones and Ben Story. And we've got Tom Potter, Stephen Taylor and Seb, Mr. Moderator, in this first draft. And I think that's 16 entrants in total. So sorry guys if you have missed the first one. There will be another one coming up when this one is done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should cover it. Okay guys, so we have our entrants for this first ever draft on the channel. What I may do with this is I may not put the whole stream up. What I may do is I may download the stream and cut it into 3 separate videos or 2 separate videos, depending on how many drafts I do, and put that up on the channel so you guys can see or re-watch your action in the draft. Or I may just put the whole thing up. I don't know yet. We'll see. In fact, the whole thing will go up, but then I may also cut it and do individual videos if you just want to watch yourselves. The drink of the day is Pepsi Max and whiskey in 1 glass. And because I'm an alcoholic, vodka and apple in the other glass, because I'll run out of Pepsi. And anyway, we'll catch up with the chat now. We still got 23 minutes before we actually get into the first draft on the channel. We've got 32 people watching now. Thank you guys so much for watching, getting involved. So it's amazing the support you guys give me on these streams. It really is. It's massive. If you did not get into this draft, please understand that unfortunately there is only 16 people that I can get into this, so at a time. So we will be doing at least 2, maybe 3 different drafts today. I can delete that league code now, can't I? I have no idea if the entrance is actually random or not. I could enter the draft room, but then you'd see who I was picking, so I may just pick off the top of my head. I do have a strategy, but we'll see how well that strategy goes. Thank you very much, Chaos. Nice fresh trim. I thought, you know what, this is a draft. I need to look good. You're right, Martin Vertin. How you doing? I feel like I'm further away from the screen than I usually am. So I'm just going to pull you guys closer to me. Hopefully I don't knock anything over or move my actual light, which is meant to illuminate my face. Congratulations to everyone that did get in. Jackson Yates wants me to cut it into separate vids. I'll probably still put the whole thing out because it might do well in a YouTube ranking and get me some subscribers. So definitely probably going to put the whole thing up, but then yeah, I'll cut it into 3 different videos so you guys can watch back how it went for you guys in your individual drafts. There's only 28 watching. You've lost some people because they didn't get in the draft. I know. It still says 32. If you're wondering why I keep looking down, I've actually got my iPad to keep an eye on the chat. That way I can do my own thing on screen as far as recording and still keep an eye on the chat and not lose track as much as I have in previous streams. A quick sneak peek. This Saturday, if everything goes to plan, I'm very busy this weekend, got a leave and do tomorrow from my previous job. I then have Saturday to recover and do some shopping, get some food in the fridge, get some more alcohol for streams. And then Sunday it's my daughter's birthday party. And then Monday we're taking her to the zoo, which is her actual birthday. So I've got content ready for tomorrow and Saturday. I need to fit in some recording for Sunday and Monday, ideally. Then I start my new job on Tuesday. I'm hoping the new job allows me to stream more, which of course would be great. Chaos, don't worry, I don't know how the draft really works. I mean, I have watched FPL Tips' video on it. So other than that, I don't really know how it works. If I do really poorly in this is because I'm trying to talk in stream and pick players at the same time. So you guys may have an advantage over me. I may miss player picks. Thank you, Jordan Taylor, for joining the stream. I did mention it in my video today, I think, that I'll be streaming. So I'm hopefully going to get some more of the regular subscribers into this stream. My team, what is it like? This is probably really bad. This is such a YouTuber thing to do. Check out my video on Saturday and you'll see what my team is currently like. Regular league code. If one of the mods could put the regular league code in the chat, that would be much appreciated. Can you cut down the picking time to 30 to 60 seconds? We can definitely do that. That's a good idea because it could take a while and people will be waiting, won't they? What do you guys think in the chat? 60 or 30 seconds? Let me know. Oh, I'm getting the excuses in because I think I could be terrible at this. I've played Fantasy Premier League for a while, so I've built up my experience. Draft-wise, I've never played a draft, apart from FIFA. So there is no 45 seconds, so we could look at 60 seconds if everyone agrees on that. We've got some 30 seconds, people. I'll put it on 60 now, but alright, there's another 30. Alright, TP, you don't need to keep telling me. I know you want 30. Wow, the amount of 60s and 30s. Okay, let me try and figure out how many... There seems to be more 30s, guys. Oh no, DJ now spamming the chat. Let's not spam the chat, guys. I want to see just one single vote. Yes, Jeff, I will put a new code up after this one, because I don't want to put a new code up and put the time for the draft. I mean, I could, and then I could just put the time of the draft tomorrow and then change it to today. So I might actually set up another one right now. Doo-doo-doo. 16 minutes till the draft starts. We've got the chat in the hub if you guys want to be looking at that. Well, look, if everyone's active, we're not all going to take 60 seconds, are we? So I'm going to leave it on 60. Apologies if you don't agree with that decision. But, for instance, I'm probably not going to take 60 seconds on my picks. Especially as there's no price limit. So if I put it at 60, and then if you pick it quicker, I'm sure it moves on. I'm sure that's how it works. I get people 120, so I want to put it to 120 seconds. I mean, I should have thought about this before we start the stream, but I really don't think people will take 60 seconds per pick. I know I'm not going to take 60 seconds per pick. But in that case, yeah. You know what? We're going to go with 30. Apologies, I've changed my mind. This is how decisive I am, people. We're going to go with 30 seconds. We want to get to people's next... we want to get to people's next draft. So what we will do is we will go with 30 seconds. Okay, everyone in the stream... I was about to put another league code in, but I'm worried if I put a league code in, I've only got 14 minutes to... 40 minutes is enough to cross-check. So, you know what? Anyone that's here, this is going to be the second stream, but I'm going to put up a league code for a second stream. If you just give me 1 second to sort it out. By the way, in the chat, what do you guys think of West Ham's recent business? I'm quite impressed, to be fair. I really didn't think they'd be that good. Okay, how do I invite players? Okay, you guys ready? We are going to drop the second draft into the chat, so get ready. Please, if you're already in the first one, do not try and join this second one, okay? And we are dropping it now. Okay guys, so in the chat right now is the code for the FPL Today Division 2 draft. So if you want to be involved in the second draft in this stream, go there now. You could even, while you're watching this stream, actually set your players in the draft room. That's what this draft room is. If you click that, you should be able to set a list and it will pick it automatically for you. I think, DJ, I'll probably do streams about how the drafts are going. Just because, for me, streaming takes up a lot less time. I mean, I might actually stream for 3 hours, but I then don't have to edit it. I don't have to do loads of stuff with it afterwards. I can just chill out and chat with you guys. So I'll probably stream about once a week, covering 1, how the drafts are going, 2, how the head-to-head leagues are going, because I do plan on doing head-to-head leagues as well, and then also how I'm doing in the actual normal game. Daraj has got into the second. We got Chris Hooper in the second one. We've got 9 entrants so far. It's popping off. Dylan Fowler, Jeff Holt, Coburg. I'm pretty sure none of those are in the first one, so you guys are behaving. No one's tried to enter 2 of them, which I appreciate a lot, guys. You're making my life easier by only get involved in 1, because it's fairer that way. That's how awesome you guys are. You're just that nice to not only me but each other that I don't even think I have to kick anyone from the second one. We got 11 entrants into the second one. And we've only got 10 minutes until we do our first stream of the draft. And if you guys could, when I put this live, this whole stream, like the video, share it on Twitter. This could get top ranked for not only the FPL draft mode, but I might even cheekily try and get it to rank for first team draft and stuff like that. At the moment, if you guys are wondering, although you probably looked as well, because I know some of you guys are almost as into how many subscribers I've got as I am, I'm at 2,960. We're almost at 3,000. If I get to go to my leave and do, walking around going, I've got 3,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, that would be pretty sick. Of course, now I'm leaving, I've told a lot of people at work that I have a YouTube channel. The bigger it grows, the more people I tell. When I started YouTube and I only had like 100, 200 subscribers, I hardly told anyone. It was one of those things that I did, but I didn't tell people I was doing it. And then last year when I went to the FBAs, I did tell people because I wanted them to vote for me. But speaking of which, at some point, the Football Blogging Awards will be up. Last year, you guys managed to get me as a nominee. I will be trying again, most likely, to become a nominee and maybe do another vlog. I'm a bit more confident with vlogging now than I used to be, so hopefully that would be good. Do a vlog of that. Go with the FPL updates, guys, which should be fun. But now I've got more fans, hopefully. I shouldn't call you fans, you're my family, you're my subscribers. Hopefully we can get nominated again for an FBA and win this time. It definitely says 30 seconds for me on my screen. You should be able to see the screen on my stream. It says 30 seconds for me. Eric Raitan. If this stream goes, if this draft goes quick, I will bump up the time of the second one. So right now I've set it at 10:30. We're starting this one at 9. If we finish this at like 9:45, then I'll start and change the time for the next one for 10 o'clock. A 3K special. My plan for 3K special is to do a Q&A, both FPL and personal. And I may make the the personal Q&A a bit more, hopefully entertaining, or at least I'll try. If we go back to the draft, let's just double check that no one's tried to join. Have we only got 13? And what's going on? People, we've still got 3 spaces in the second one. That doesn't mean anyone that's in the first one can join the second one, by the way. This countdown is... If I'd realised I could have got 16 people so quickly, I may have started at like 8:20 or something like that, and just started this like actual picking at 8:30. But you know what? It's nice to chat to you guys. Jordan Taylor, by the way, everyone, Jordan Taylor wants Crouch, so if you want to beat him to it, just pick him straight away. Pick Crouch straight away. I'm going to start playing mind games with you people. By the way, has anyone heard how good Brighton and Huddersfield's attack are looking in pre-season. By the way, does everyone know who their first pick is? Because I know who my first pick is. Also in the chat, what should we call all of us? Like, I've got FPL family is kind of what I'm calling you guys at the moment. But that's a bit generic, isn't it? Because you could be the FPL family for a bunch of YouTubers. J&O family could work maybe. J&O Army just sounds too much like KSI Army. I really cannot think. FPL Today family, possibly. Just seems a bit too long. And I can't just do the Today family, because that could mean absolutely anything, couldn't it? Ah, football analysis, I agree. Kane and Lukaku are absolutely rubbish. Thank you very much, Tom, for sharing the stream. Much appreciated. We're up 49 subscribers. Viewers. And have we got to our full quota for the... We've got 15 people in the second draft of tonight. So there is still one space left in the second draft. And we are almost at the 5-minute countdown. Joe, don't worry, I don't know how to play it. We're learning together. This is a learning experience for us all. I'm not going to lie, Chaos. Jake Paul is entertaining purely by watching YouTubers take the mick out of him. I've watched so many videos taking the mick out of Jake Paul that I kind of like him just so it gives other people content to do. Because I think he's an absolute... Yeah, I'll leave it at that. By the way, I'm going to struggle to say this name as we've just gone under the 5-minute mark. Kjatil Havatum? Kjatil Havatum? I've butchered that name, I know I have. Thank you very much for the comment, man, about my daughter. Looking out for me, I appreciate that. We did take all of the stuff you said into consideration, to be honest. So we already thought about all of that stuff, but it's nice to see you were looking out for us and putting that in the comments. That was a much appreciated comment, mate. I think the second one might be full now, guys. Let's have a look. No, still one space. So let me just put it in the chat. There's only one space though, so you know, you might not get it. Nathan O'Connell, the time for the second draft is completely reliant on how quick this first one goes. If this first one gets done in 20 minutes, the next one will be at 9:30. So don't worry, that time is just, I've set it so it's so far back that we won't run over time. That is the only reason it is that late. You may wonder why I went so silent. That is why I went silent. Georgie 1471, got to watch the FPL draft video. That's probably a good idea because I don't have a clue what I'm doing. And I even watched that video. We are almost at 2 minutes till the first draft. Dennis Damager. Damaged. He wants a shout out, so shout out to Dennis. Can't say your second name, apologies. I'm not very good with names. Pronounce it Katil. I hope I pronounced it correctly there. The Partisan Brigade. How do you know my surname? Oh, wow. Okay, I get that. I have my full name on the screen, don't I? Well, you know what? You guys are so cool, you can know my actual name. My actual name is Jonathan Parr. That is my government name. I was confused then for a second, Jeff. I was like, how the hell does he know my name? I've got it right on the screen, haven't I? Well done, JNO, for paying attention. Or should we say, well done, Jonathan Parr. I keep forgetting my name is on the FPL. Because I've played it for so long. My actual name is there for everyone to see. But I completely forgot that. TP Football Analysis. You can copy FPL Tips Team. But it's a lot more fun if you do it your own way. Definitely take some of his ideas. But considering I want to beat him, I definitely can't pick the same team as it. So, you know... We are now under a minute, so I'm going to enter the draft room because I'm assuming I need to be in here. And I don't know how this works, and I don't know who gets the first pick. So how do I actually see who gets the first pick? I have no idea how this works. And I've only got 30 seconds to, if I'm first, to figure out how it works. So edit league, enter draft. It has to be in the draft room, surely. JNO refresh quick. Oh wow. He's put me in the wrong draft. This is going really well. Alright, cool. I think I'm in. So who picks first? First pick, me. First round, 24 seconds. My first pick is Harry Kane. So, Jonathan Chung, you are second pick. Jackson Yates. I didn't even see Jonathan Chung picked. This is happening so quick. Lukaku was picked. Now De Bruyne picked by Jackson Yates. Dylan Fowler, it's your go, mate. Dylan Fowler picks Morata. Mohamed Demadash picks Sanchez. Risky pick. I don't think they can see you unless you walk behind me. Yeah, Thomas McCarthy, it's your pick, and you go with Coutinho. Ben Story goes with Gabriel Jesus. I've not seen Aguero yet. I'm giving people ideas though. What am I doing? You watch Tommy pick Aguero now, because I said it. Hopefully, Joe Cooper, I'll get a chance to talk about how it all works outside of the draft. I have a rough idea. It looks like Tommy Parker just about gets Aguero in. And Mustanin gets Lacazette. I think he already had a list. Anton Mustanin was prepared, clearly. You know what the sad thing is? I'm still not going to be ready for the next draft. I'm not going to know what I'm doing. Apologies if I miss anyone in the chat, but kind of focus on the draft now. Katil, I'm aware that I share a name with an actual player. Trevin Snell picks Dele Alli. Jordan Taylor with Ericsson. Oh no, Jordan Taylor with Defoe. Who had Ericsson? I just missed who had Ericsson. Now it's Seb's go. It's going to be ages till I get my next pick, isn't it? It's 18 turns till I get to pick my next player. That's what happens when you have 16 people in a draft league. I'm going to have a quick look at the other draft. How many people have joined? Got a decent amount of people joining. We've got 6 people in the third one. Daniel Jones picking Mane. Bit of Mane. I could actually relax in a stream for once if I could focus on the chat a bit more. Joe, I'll try and talk about how the draft works. Your team isn't stuck for the whole season. You're allowed to pick free agents. I believe you're also allowed... There's 2 different ways of doing transfers. Not 100% sure on exactly how it works, but free agents are easy to pick. Then I'm assuming there's a way you can offer someone a player for one of yours. I'm assuming that's how it works. I do plan on making a video about the draft, but I know nothing about it yet. This is the first draft I've done, and I thought it'd be a bit hypocritical if I did a video about how to do a draft without having actually ever done a draft, which is why I haven't done a video about how to draft in FPL yet. Okay, so Sane's gone. Seb, what are you doing that to me for, man? Sane was probably one of my favourites for the next pick. Alright, who am I going to pick next then? I've got a Spurs player. So I've got to pick 2 in a row in a second, don't I? Anton Mustanin picks Wayne Rooney, the Super Chat OG. Tommy Parker's gone with Pogba. See, this isn't taking too long. I've only picked 1 player and we're 5 minutes in. It is bad being under pressure, isn't it, Seb? You're just suddenly like, oh, I've got to pick someone. Oh, no. Who picked Zaha? Ben Story, you do not pick Wilfred Zaha. I wrote the book on Wilfred Zaha. Oh yeah, the game continues all season long. Players Chikorito, Mohamed, what are you doing to me? Yeah, it's classic. The draft is classic. I've picked classic instead of head-to-head. I don't like the idea of head-to-head in draft mode. I see no one's picking Diego Costa. He was really good last year. Oh, we're getting close to my go now. I don't know who to pick. Oh, mate, loads of the options that I would have gone with are gone. And it's my pick. Damn it. I am not ready at all. And I've got 20 odd seconds. And someone picked Vardy. That was probably my go-to. 12 seconds, 10 seconds. I am very close to messing this up. We've gone with Pedro. That's my Chelsea coverage. Oh, I do not enjoy this. So who do I think will do good long term? Do I go with Klaassen? Do I take that risk, that punt? Kind of want a striker though, and I've overthought it again. Going Llorente. That's probably risky. That's probably very risky. Mate, this is difficult. With 16 people, I assumed I would know who to pick. I really assumed I would know exactly who to pick by the time it got back to me. But with 16 people, that is literally 30 picks before you get your next pick. Are there even enough goalkeepers? I could end up with some rubbish goalkeeper. I've now said that live on stream. If anyone's listening, they might pick all the good goalkeepers. I still need another striker. This ish is not easy, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Jackson, this is ridiculously hard, isn't it? Is there any way to actually organise, like just look at defenders and stuff? Oh, right at the top. That might have helped me. Who picked Vardy? I did not see Vardy. Vardy was on my list and then he disappeared. Who picked Heaton? Who dared to pick Heaton? You know what my issue is? Because I've got to keep it on this screen, otherwise the stream's a bit pointless. I can't go and click watch, because you guys will straight away know I'm watching that player if you're watching the stream. So I'm at a disadvantage. Alright. Maybe next year I'll limit it to 8, because I really thought I'd get 2 like decent strikers. I mean, if Sigurdsson stays, and whoever picks Sigurdsson will want the same. This is really hard. See, even if I click on what I want to look at next turn, that will give it away if I'm looking at defenders or midfielders. Maybe I should like actually do this without showing you guys like what I'm actually looking at. But I feel like the stream is more entertaining for those not playing right now if I actually do keep it on this screen. We have 62 people watching now. That's incredible. I think that is one of the highest. And Daraj, thank you so much for sharing the 3rd league code. That's much appreciated, my man. We've got 10 entrants so far. If you can, share that code so people joining can see. I think 1632, like we won't have enough to fit everyone in. But we should have 48 entry positions. If there's enough people when we're on to the 3rd one that still haven't been in a draft, we might do a cheeky 4th one as well. I don't know about you lot, but I'm struggling. I have no idea who I'm picking next, and I don't want to look because it might give it away who I'm going to look for. So I literally have 30 seconds to like figure it out, don't I? People are going for goalkeepers now. Oh, it's me next. I'm not ready. I'm so not ready. Jonathan Chung's taking his time, so he gives me time. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. Alright, midfielders. Who do I think is actually going to play? How long's he out for? 75% chance of playing. We're going to draft him in. It means I've got a West Ham player. Let's make this midfield decent. This time goes so blimmin' quick. 50% chance of playing. That's not great. And now I've got to rush my choice. We've gone with Klaassen just because I like him, and that's purely off of Football Manager. My midfield doesn't look as good as I'd have liked it to have looked. And I'm now worried that because it's 30 odd turns before my next pick, these goalkeepers are going to go. I'm going to be stuck for goalkeepers and defenders. Guys, this is difficult. I suggest if you do it with your friends, you don't need 16 people. Fabregas is a decent pick, Thomas. Don't know what's going to happen at Chelsea, but that could go the way you want it to. What did you guys do that were like 15th and 16th for strikers? Because I'm assuming all the good strikers just went like that. Do I get to go first because I've created the leagues? Because that's quite a decent advantage. Oh, Jordan Taylor going with Company. I was thinking Company next. As long as he stays fit, Company's a good pick. Oh, Iheanacho. That's a decent shout. Ramsey's gone. Damn it. Tom Potter. No, Tom Potter's gone Ayew. If that's the West Ham Ayew, I was also looking at him. Okay, who have I covered? I've got Tottenham and Chelsea. Great. I really don't think I've covered the big teams as much as I want to. Arnautovic and Klaassen I don't think were the best picks. But none of the options in the big side stood out to me. Don't put it in the chat who I should pick, Nathan. Everyone can see it. Hearts in the chat for Nim Freya turning up. Trying to leech off my subscribe. I'm joking. I'm joking. All my subscribers can go subscribe to Nim Freya anyway. She deserves it. She works hard. A lot better at graphics than I am. And you know what? It can't be easy being a female in this football male-dominated world called YouTube and Twitter and writing. Oh, it's my turn soon, and yeah. How many people we got in the 62 still watching? Decent number. I need to figure out my... Oh, we've got a new subscriber.
Good.
Who we got?
Because a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be...
Quadzillas, thank you so much for subscribing, my man. It's much appreciated. Always nice to get a subscriber in the chat because we here spend time with the family. Something about a real man spending time with the... It's a quote that I usually know very well because it resonates with me, but yeah, I've forgotten it. Chris Wilmot, there is a code for the third draft. It has been shared. If someone could share that again for me. Alright, so what we going with? What we going with? I think I need to look at defenders now. So we'll look at a defender and then a goalkeeper. Oh, it's me now. Damn it. Wasn't paying attention. Didn't realise it was going to be me. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, there's Arsenal coverage. I still don't know if that's a decent pick anyway. And now we need a keeper. You know, I'm very happy with Fabianski as my keeper. Decent. Not amazing. Not going to get as much points as some of the players you guys have picked. But it will do. It will do. Alright, so we've got a decent defender. We've got a decent goalkeeper. We've got team coverage. We don't have City or Man United. Or Liverpool. Wow. This is so different than picking an actual team. And I bet Jackson Yates may have seen Danny Rose off of my screen. Oh, we've got FPL updates in the chat. Hearts in the chat for FPL updates. Joining the stream. Thank you very much, guys. Guys, this website, FPL updates, and the channel have supported my channel since I was small. Like, I know I'm not massive YouTuber now, but like along with people like Kurtjoy, these guys let me write for them. They let me put my videos on their website. So the FPL updates guys are top notch, guys. So definitely go subscribe to their YouTube channel and go and favourite their website. It's easy to find. Type in fplupdates.com. You'll go straight to their website. I've got articles there as well you can go and check out. So definitely check out those guys. And we even got a DM from them. Stop sliding into my DMs, FPL updates. I'm focused on the draft, guys, and I'm getting DMs. Getting hit up. And FPL updates also putting in Freya on their website when she covered for me on the FPL Today video, which I was doing last year. Seb, I think it's still 11 players. I think you still got to pick 11 out of the 15. I think Jeff Nimfria has secret access to our DM chats. Either that or it is Kurt. I really don't have a clue who I'm picking next. I really don't. I mean, if there's 16 people and there's only 20 starting goalkeepers, surely people are going to have a rubbish second choice goalkeeper. Daily Blind is a decent pick. A very versatile player, plays a lot of games. Nathan, I'm streaming until I at least do 3 drafts. So, has Zane done a video about the FPL draft? I'll have to check that out. He may know more than me. Seriously, this live is my first ever FPL draft, and I'm probably showing everyone how not to do it. But I'm also very conscious that you guys can look at my screen so you can know who I'm picking. I suppose I could have had this screen up and then had a second screen in the same room so you couldn't see what I'm looking at. But you know what? It's all a bit of fun and games, isn't it? Well, right now, FPL updates, I can tell you the optimum number of players is not 16. Because I'm struggling. I'm seriously struggling. If 8, thinking 16 turns between 8 people, that's 7 turns between goes, so 14 players picked before you get to pick again. I think 8 probably would be easier and be a bit more balanced. I think 16 is too much. Yeah, 16 people is funny, but I just don't like the team I'm picking at the moment. Well, look, I've picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. And what's the time? We've gone 20 minutes. So I'll be finished by 9:40. So the next stream we should be able to start at 10 o'clock and finish at 10:40. Damn it, my wife's going to hate me. As long as I'm in bed by 12, she'll probably forgive me. I hope. But I did tell her this could go on for a while. And I may need more alcohol, but she told me not to drink too much. So, you know. Alright, so defence. I'm looking at defenders right now. I don't have any Liverpool players. Klein could improve. Don't have City players. You've got Otamendi. Will he start? They've got Stones. Have they brought in any other centre-backs? Smalling could go to another club. If he does, Smalling could be a good shout. And I've overthought it, so we're going with Danilo. No, we're not. Oh, god damn it. Draft Matip. Matip's definitely going to start. This is difficult. Alright, I do like Bournemouth defenders now that Aki's gone. Dawson could score points like he did a couple of years ago. Fuchs. Fuchs is shouting at me. How much time I got? Where is he? Draft. Damn, that's difficult. Like, you guys are getting to pick lists. Like, Dawson was picked pretty damn quickly there. I'm trying to pick it live. I like the choice of Michael Keane, by the way. Let's see how much the missus loves me. Is my phone not in it? No, let's focus on the stream. I can get another drink. What for me will be after the first third, because I've got 3 of these drafts to go through. This is what I'm putting myself through for you guys. Yeah, I know, Jordan Taylor. 30 players are picked. In fact, I'm gonna confidently change the time of the second draft, and we're putting it to 30 seconds again because TP, you were 100% right. It needs to be 30 seconds because otherwise I could be here all night. And we'll change the time to 10 o'clock. So the second one is going to be at 10 o'clock. I wish I could just click it and make it live as soon as we've got to the point where I finish this one. And I should go back to the draft screen before I nick... What do I mean, go to the draft screen before I miss my next pick? There's 30 turns before I get to pick again. I've got to be entertaining for 30 different picks. I suppose I could just talk about myself, talk about my channel. In fact, I might have a cheeky look at how many subs I've got. I don't think it's that many, because I haven't got many notifications while I've been gone. 2964, that's a few more than I thought. I have only noticed one notification pop up. I apologise if you subscribed and I've not noticed you subscribed. But I should get the sound coming from my laptop telling me someone subscribed. But never mind. Hopefully by next year this will be a lot more polished. And I might limit it a bit more. Look at Loki Doki jumping in the chat when someone says entertaining. Look, we all know you're entertaining, Loki. You don't need to brag about it. With that sexy beard and those hats. I wish I could pull off a hat as well as you do. Oh, FPL updates. I'm jealous. You are followed by Christian Fuchs, probably the best footballer, like, as far as YouTube content goes. Because whenever he's on a YouTuber's video, he just seems like a proper down-to-earth, decent guy. And he's obviously trying to beat all of his Leicester teammates in Fantasy Premier League. So, you know what? FPL updates, you should send him a little tweet just saying, check out JNO United's channel. Maybe do a football video with him. He's not as good as Mini Minter or Chris MD, or he did a video with F2 recently as well. But I think it would be funny, me trying to go up against Christian Fuchs. That'd be entertaining. It would also, I'd assume if I did it correctly, it should get me a lot of subscribers. It should, like, people laughing at me trying to beat a Premier League footballer. Imagine me trying to dribble past Christian Fuchs. That's right, Joe. 36 subs to go before I hit the good old 3K. Watermelon. Jeff Holt eating the watermelon. I'm kind of hungry now. Cheers to that, Jeff. Alan Arjadinovich. I support AFC Wimbledon, but I follow West Ham. What do I need to pick now? I really don't have a clue what I'm doing. Who is left? Who is left that will definitely play? I'd imagine Yaya Toure plays. He's a good player. If Chamberlain moved that bit... see, I start thinking about all this stuff and it takes too long, doesn't it? Should I just go with long just in case? Get that Southampton coverage. And then I've not got a United player or a City player. Oh man, so Torre, because Nolito's going. I do not enjoy this. Okay, if I actually look at my team, Fabianski in goal, I don't mind. Because my aim wasn't to get a keeper in early. Nimfree, are you joining a draft? Just out of interest? I know you didn't get in the second draft because, you know, you had to be fashionably late. But as far as I can tell, there's only 15 entrants in the third draft. No, there's 16. Sorry, I lied. Oh, no, I've got the wrong one up. There's 14 entrants in that one. And again, I was about to berate some of you because I saw your names again, but it's still looking at the first one. There is 2 spaces left if you guys are around at, my guess is around 11 o'clock. I suppose I could pick players because who knows who will be in front of who. I could kind of... I think that would be good actually. For the second draft, what I will do is I'll go to it and I'll pick players in front of you. So you can see how I'm ranking them. And then those of you that are picking live, you know what? YOLO, you can pick the ones I've picked. So do you add them to your watch list and then as soon as it's your go, do they pop up? It'd probably be good if I did that anyway, just so I know what it looks like if you put players on your watch list. It will definitely help me with doing a video about the FPL draft. Jeff Holt with the charm with Nimfree there. Just for the record, she's my FPL wifey. Don't be overstepping there, mate. I'm joking. And no one tell my wife I said that. She might get gel. Capoue is a nice pick. Buffal. The problem is, with 16 people playing, I really don't know how much opportunity I'm going to get to trade for one, and also to pick up free agents that are of any good nature. Because if you think every team plays 11 players, right? If you assume a team will play 11 players for the whole season, times that by 20, which is 220 players. We are 16 people picking 15 players. And my maths is now struggling. Doesn't help that I've been drinking. But that's more than 220 players, isn't it? But if we only think about 11 players, we've all got to pick 11 players. There's 16 of us. So that's 160 plus 11. Maybe 171 players. So yeah. And that's got to rely on the fact that we will pick players that will definitely play. Tom Potter, I just want to say, Kante is a great choice because you know he will play. He will at least get you those 2 to 3 points. You have literally just pointed out a strategy to me on your own accord. Tom Potter, you're an absolute legend, mate. Daraj has 105 players on his watch list. That is a lot. Nimfree, can you stop flirting with my subscribers, please? They'll all leave my channel for yours. I don't have the same charm as you do. I've now seen you flirt with Jeff, and I've seen you flirt with Daraj, and you're not allowed to take Daraj or Jeff off me. That's not allowed. Do I still actually have the code as copied? I believe that is the code for the third draft. I don't know how many drafts leagues I can do, because if you guys want it, I can do it again. But again, I'd have to ask people that are in these three not to join, which might be difficult to manage. Like right now, I have no idea if the third draft has people in twice. I've looked at the list. No one jumps out at me. I just have to literally trust you guys. And this will get harder. If I'm bigger next year, it's just going to get harder and harder to manage. So what I may have to do next year is just send out an email address to all you guys. And then you email me to enter. Tell me how you found my channel and all that kind of goodness. And then if I remember you, which I've got a decent memory for names, then I could add you. Wow. Like, literally. Brunt, he would play, wouldn't he? I really don't have a Man United player, but is there anyone decent left? Oh, wow. I've got 13 seconds. He likes Herrera, doesn't he? Draft, just because I'm running out of time. That's my three midfielders done. Defenders. Coleman. I could get him now. How long's he out for? Does he have a date? Unknown return date. Never mind. Not going Kolarov. Rojo. Christensen. Oh, wow. Danilo. Would he play, though? Smith. God damn it, this is difficult. Ugh. I do not like that pick at all. My hope is Nathan Ake sits just in front of Bournemouth's defence. So I'm hoping Adam Smith will still play. But this is hard. Okay, I've only got 2 positions left. And what's the time? 21:34. It's a shame we can't shave that time just a little bit, because then I could have done a draft at 9:30. Do I not have a Southampton player? I've got Long. If he'll play is a completely different matter. The thing is, I think with a draft, you've got to not just consider the first bunch of fixtures, because Southampton's fixture list will be difficult at one point or another, and if you're stuck with those Southampton players and have to trade them for free agents, I think you probably have to actually look and think how many people are in this draft and then play it according to the amount of people in it. Because you could go with Southampton and have loads of free agents if you're only playing against 4 friends. But if you're playing against 16 people, there's not going to be a great amount of free agents left, is there? So if you pick loads of Southampton players, and then when you want to trade them out because they've got hard fixtures, you're screwed. Jackson Yates, who knows? We may be in discussions about that. Just maybe. I'd imagine Daraj there is bonus points in the draft. I'd imagine. And in Freya, if you're my internet wife, I can pick on you. You just have to decide how much of it you'll take before you leave me for someone. That's how it works, internet relationships. We could see if we could get on Drama Alert. That would help both our channels out. In fact, it probably wouldn't. The people that watch Drama Alert, I say that being someone that watches Drama Alert, but the people that watch Drama Alert probably aren't massive FPL fans. There's no captains in the draft, just for the record. There's still... I almost spoke out loud then. You probably heard what I was about to say. Could I go Danilo? Is he going to play? I'm saying that with 14 turns to go before I get to pick again. So I probably shouldn't even speak. It'd be so much easier if I just stayed quiet. I think they've missed a trick by not putting in when you can set the times when the league starts. They should have put like 15 and 45 minutes in the times as well, because we're going to have to wait until 10 o'clock to do the second one. You right, babe?
Hi.
The wife says hello, so can we have some hellos in the chat from Mrs. J&O or Mrs. Parr, seeing as you've all seen my name now. Said Abdullah wants a shout out. So you alright, mate? How you doing? And another hoops. DeLillo may play on the left, but Benjamin Mendy will also be on the in the team now. He's approved his transfer, or transfer's gone through. Danilo may play in midfield as well, so apparently he can play defensive midfielder. Jackson Yates saying hello, Mrs. Parr. Daraj, hello, Mrs. Parr. She says hello back. Unfortunately, she's left the room now, guys, so you're missing out on that. The thing is, though, do you pick for the whole season, or do you pick with those first fixtures in mind? Because if Mendy comes in and does amazing for 30 game weeks, that's still amazing for 30 game weeks, isn't it? I'm not ready. It's suddenly my turn and I am really not ready. Simpson, that completes my defence. And then we need one more goalkeeper. Is there any first team goalkeeper left? I don't think there is. Wow. Do I even pick? Who could be good if the other one gets injured? Who's injury prone as a keeper as well? God damn it. It's taken too long. Who did it pick for me? Let's have a look. Who did it randomly pick? Pick Bravo. Bravo. Oh, I could have done better than that. I could have done a lot better than that. Damn it. Anyway, my team is picked. So while the rest of the players are picked for the other teams, my team currently stands as Fabianski, Claudio Bravo, Mustafi, Matip, Fuchs, Adam Smith. I've got 2 Leicester defenders. God damn it. I panicked and picked Danny Simpson, and I've already got a Leicester defender. Man. Anyway, midfield, I've got Pedro, Arnautovic, Klaassen, Yaya Toure and Ander Herrera. I've got Kane up front, but I've also got Llorente and Long. So yeah, I mean, my midfield, I'm not too upset about my midfield. Defensively, I'm not too upset about that either. I think, apart from picking 2 Leicester players, that's not too bad. I'm hoping Fabianski stays fit all season. Kane is in the team. Got Pedro in the team. I really wanted a higher scoring midfielder, but with only 16... With 16 people playing, sorry, that's 30 picks before I got to pick after picking Harry Kane. So yeah, I think you can only get one of the top players in the first pick at best. Wait, who's got a thing for Mrs. Parr? Oi, that's my missus. I'll tell her she's got a fan. She can start her own YouTube channel. You can go subscribe to that. Nathan O'Connor, you bottled it. Will this video stay up on YouTube? The stream will go live, and then after that, oh, it's straight away gone to FPL Draft League 2. So we'll go back to the hub. So I think all the teams have picked now for the Division 1. So yeah. So Division 2 starts in 16 minutes. That's not too bad, to be fair. You sound like you live in London. Yeah, Jack Nash, I live in London, or I work in London. Used to live in Wimbledon. Now just outside of London, in Surrey. So yeah, I do have a London accent. Although as soon as I put on an accent, I don't sound like I'm from London. But yeah, the video, the whole stream will go live, and then I'll probably cut the video to 3 different drafts to put up as well. Syed Abdullah says my wife would get more subs than me. It depends what content she did. I'm not sure you guys would necessarily enjoy the content she did. I mean, the thing I know she really likes at the moment is Love Island, which has just finished. Can you do YouTube videos on Love Island? I mean, JMX has done plenty of videos on Love Island, and it's worked out for him, hasn't it? Southerner scum, Yorkshire lad. I know some people from Yorkshire. I got some friends that are Leeds fans. Yeah, Leeds fans. Even got a friend that's a Blackpool fan as well. By the way, just out of interest, while we've got 15 minutes to wait till the next one, I have considered playing pro clubs on stream with you guys, if any of you have FIFA, for 1, and 2, you need an Xbox. So that's something I've considered doing. Just because, you know, it doesn't always have to be streams about Fantasy Premier League. If I've randomly got a night off and I've done all the videos and done 2 or 3 streams already that week, would you guys actually be interested in playing like FIFA Pro Clubs? Because it's still football related. I don't know how many of you guys play FIFA. The draft code. Do we still have space in the 3rd league? Let me have a check. Where's my 3rd league gone? 3rd league is full, unfortunately. I don't think I could actually do like 4 streams of a draft. That my wife would probably throw me out the window. So unfortunately, if you're just joining the stream now...
Spend time with your family?
Oh, we have a new subscriber.
Good.
But if you're joining the stream now,
Because a man who doesn't spend time
unfortunately we
with his
won't be
family
doing
can
any
never
more
be a
drafts.
real
We're doing
man.
3 drafts in a row. Lab N, thank you so much for joining the FPL family, the JNO family, the FPL Today fam. We don't know what we're calling it yet, but thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Nimfree saying get a PS4, man. If the channel takes off, I'll have both consoles, but all my friends play Xbox. That's why I got an Xbox. I think that's the main reason anyone got an Xbox when the new consoles came out, because everyone knows the PlayStation probably is better graphically and all that kind of jazz. But my friends were getting Xboxes, so I got an Xbox. Tom Cameron has Xbox. I'm sorry, Nimfria. I put the codes out. I suppose I could have waited and put the code out now, but so many people were at the beginning of this stream wanted the code. All the codes have gone out for today. If you hit me up in the DMs, Nimfria, we can try and work out a day when you'd be free if I do another stream of draft mode, and I can give you the code early so you can be involved. And of course, we had some suggestions that we should maybe do a YouTuber draft. But I know you guys don't want to get beaten by me because, let's face it, I have the best FPL record out of all of us apart from FPL tips.
You spend time with your family?
We have another subscriber join. Harry Mason has just joined the FPL Today family. Thank you so much, Harry, for joining. Much appreciated. That puts our subscriber total slowly creeping towards that 3,000 mark. We are now on 2,965 according to the actual YouTube website, but I know that is behind. I know they are slower than actual live counts. In fact, I've got this for a reason. Tube Buddy. By the way, for those YouTubers amongst you watching, Tube Buddy shows you a live subscriber count, shows you your growth over the last 30 days, shows you a bunch of other stuff. This is a little advert for Tube Buddy while we wait. You've got your Tag Explorer, best times to publish, quick links to stuff. And this is the free version. There is a paid version you can get, but I'm not willing to give him money yet. Maybe when I'm bigger I'll start paying him. And in Free, my highest overall rank was last year, 10,083, just outside the top 10k. Jeff is a player in the chat. Third draft, if this draft, this next one, goes as quickly, the next draft will be at 11 o'clock. I wish I could just kick it off as soon as we finish, but you have to set a time and it can only be past or on the dot o'clock. So actually, yeah, let me change the schedule on the third draft just so when... Oh, I've closed... Have I closed my other screen? God damn it. I had another window open on my other screen, but I clearly shut it. Okay, so let's go and change the next draft time, the third one. So what time have I put it at? I put it at 11. It's probably going to be 11. I don't think it will be any earlier. I apologise about that. We'll put that down to 30 seconds though to update the league. So if you do have to go, just make sure you pick a short list or a watch list or whatever. And I believe it picks those players for you. Okay guys, 45 watching now. Obviously the ones that have already been in a draft have just gone, you know what, I don't need to be here anymore. I've picked my team. I'm going to beat JNO with my team. I'm off. So we have 8 minutes until the next stream. FPL Today League 2. Kashtil is right. There's only 13 entrants. So anyone in the chat that is not in a league that wants to be involved in the next draft in 8 minutes, 3 people have dropped out. So there is space. Let me get the code. Oh, wrong way. It's going to pop up on the screen, I think, as well. Where is it? Invite players? There you go. There is the code. I'll pop it in the chat as well. But if you're quick, you can get in on the next stream. There it is in the chat. There is only 13 people in the up-and-coming draft. Some people did not want to wait. Or they saw how hard it is to pick when there's 16 people playing. There's 16 still in the third one at 11. So if you're in the third one and you want to try and jump into the second one, feel free. Just try and leave the third one as well for me if you could. Obviously you can leave, but there's only 13 in the draft that happens in 7 minutes. So try and jump in that. I'm not going to lie, Jordan Taylor, I didn't look at anyone else's team. I was so stressed trying to pick mine. Callum Baker, delete you from what, the third one? As soon as I see your name, Callum Baker, in this one, I will delete you in the third one. I don't want to delete you from that one and you don't get in the second one. I'm assuming you can join more than one. So yeah, Callum, as soon as I see your name, unless if there's some problem with you joining because you're in the other one. Head-to-head league codes, okay. I've thought about this, and I think again I'm probably going to do it in stream first. I will do a stream, probably a normal stream, not a Rate My Team stream, and during the stream I will drop head-to-head league codes in it. And the way I'm going to do it, and this may create a lot of work for me, is I'm going to do it in divisions. What we're going to do is we're going to create a Premiership, and we're going to create a Championship, and then depending on how it goes, we'll create a League One. It all depends how many leagues you can make, because as far as I'm aware, the FPL draft doesn't affect how many leagues you can make in the normal game. So we may make a whole league system up, and then I'll figure out who goes up, who goes down. Try and keep a record of email addresses and Twitter handles and all that, and we'll actually play it like it's actually a football league. That's my plan for head-to-head going forward. Alright, there's 15 people in draft 2 now. Is Callum amongst them? Okay, Callum Baker is in this draft, so I'm going to delete you from the third one, mate. Is there anyone else that's just joined the second one that was in the third one? Just so I can delete you from the third one. Oh, it looks like, Callum, you've left the third one anyway. Because there's only 15 people in it now and there was 16. So that's all done. Callum, you are joining the next one. You've got 4 minutes. Jordan, I just felt it was a way to make it really competitive, and to be honest, it's a way to keep people around when they know they're working towards something. Look, I apologise if you get relegated. That is just the way the game will work that I'm setting up, but it's nothing against you, it's just you came bottom. That's how the league system works. But yeah, I'm definitely considering doing a whole league system. In fact, I will. It just depends on the feedback how many leagues there'll be, but it does create work for me. Okay, we've got 4 minutes left. Instagram, I do have an Instagram, JNO United. It's not very FPL focused though, it's just my actual Instagram. It will just be normal pictures of myself, normal pictures of my life, and I don't actually post on it that much. I'm going to get myself a drink and hopefully get it in time before this stream starts. So in fact, right now, I'm going to pick my player in a separate window, my first pick, just in case. I'm just going to get a drink, so I will be back, guys. The next draft is starting in about 3 minutes, so stick around for that. What's up, guys? JNO here, and welcome to the first in the Fantasy Football Fantasy Premier League series.
Our backs against the wall. It seems impossible, but there's nobody else I want by my side to stand in with me to take this fight through the rise and fall. With our fearless hearts, we could beat the odds, and we could live for 1,000 years. We could be legends if we all go down. If our time is now, we could let everyone know we were here. We could be legends.
Alright, just about got back. Right, so we're in the draft room. We've got another drink. If you're wondering why I sound tired, I've literally just run around my flat getting another drink and going for a number 1. Yeah. Had a quick chat with the wife. So here we go. Who is ready for the second draft? By the way, guys, the league idea is for head-to-head FPL. It's nothing to do with the draft. I think it would be way too complicated to figure it out for the draft. First pick is me. So I get an advantage, clearly, by creating the leagues. So there was my watch list guy. It is Lukaku. Because I picked Kane last time, so... And apologies if anyone is in more than one draft and I've missed it, but it's not easy to actually watch, if I'm completely honest with you. It would be great if I had like an admin that could go through all this for me, but I don't. Okay, so Jeffrey Holt has gone with Harry Kane. And then it looked like Sean Morgan didn't pick in time, so we got Alexis Sanchez. This one may go a little bit longer, because I imagine there may be some people that joined and then left. So I wonder in my third one who I should pick first. This is going to test my stamina, this is. 3 drafts in a row. Who have we still got live? We still got 43 people live. Jordan, I agree. I think the optimum number would be 10 or less. You know what? I found a sneaky way I can do this. Because I've got 2 different windows up, so I can add people to my watch list. Awesome. I figured out a little trick. I thought I had. No one's showing up in my... There we go. I'm sorry if I'm not as vocal as I usually would be. ...22 turns till my next go. Ericsson has been taken. Money-wise, Michael Foley. Look, as soon as I can give you guys money, I will. But if you actually want to know anything about my own life situation, I've currently moved into my own flat with my family because I recently had a daughter. My disposable income is very, very slim. And to be honest, the YouTube ad revenue is kind of paying some of the bills at times like this, where I can actually get some money in. So as soon as I can, I will start giving out prizes, monetary prizes. That could be before the season ends, so I may start putting some money prizes on the leagues, but right now I'm not offering any money league prizes. But as soon as I can, I will. But just to give you a rough idea how much this channel earns me, this time of year, last year it earned me 50 quid for 1 month only. The other month, I think it was 25 to 30 quid. And then generally, my channel earns me about 10 quid a month. That's it. Patreon-wise, it was probably another 10 quid on top of that. And that 20 quid in general just went on updating the channel, certain stuff for the channel, cameras, equipment, software. So, unfortunately, no, there won't be money prizes. But as soon as there can be, I will do money prizes for literally every single thing I do when I can. No worries, Michael. I get it. Like, don't get me wrong. I join a few leagues just to try and win their money prize. Money is a lovely incentive, especially if you win and have fun playing and then you win some money at the end of it. Don't get me wrong. I completely understand asking. There's nothing wrong with asking, my man. Don't worry about it. Seb, look. Like I said, as soon as I can give back to the community, because you guys make my channel at the end of the day, so as soon as I can give back to the community around my channel, I will, trust me. If someone could put my normal classic league in the chat for TP football analysis. Dara Killian, is there another draft you can join? I don't think there's space in the third draft, and I can't do 4 drafts in an evening. There is one space in the third draft, which should start around 11 o'clock. I'm going to put the link in the chat, but there's only one spot, so try and get there as quickly as you can. Oh yeah, money's always a good incentive, but bragging rights, trust me, if I beat FPL Tips last year, I would have been bragging in every video. I'd be like, I'm the best FPL YouTuber there is. Unfortunately, I'm the second best as far as ranking goes. That's still decent to say though, second best. I quite enjoy saying second. I've not actually added anyone to my watch list because I've been too busy chatting. So yeah, never mind as far as watch list. Oh no, I have. Apparently I have. Do I have to refresh to see those players? Because they're not showing up on this. But I'm worried if I refresh, something will go wrong. I'm never going to get Chicharito, am I? I don't want Pedro again. Don't want Arnautovic again. I could go Willian, but will he stay in the side? And see, this is my problem. I start overthinking it, don't I? And I soon find out I don't have much time left. I think David Silva might be slowly being pushed out of that side, so I don't want to go with him. I think this could be Mkhitaryan's year. Martial is a bit of a risk, so I'm going to go Mkhitaryan. Oh no, why did I go Oh, I've bottled it hard. I've already got a Man United player, you absolute idiot. Wow, have I actually messed up that much? Man, I'm not happy with this side now. Unless Man United win the league, and then I can proper brag about this. But I've completely messed up my second draft pick. A normal video on my normal FPL team will be out on Saturday. It's already edited apart from the news scroll at the bottom. I like to try and make that as up to date as possible, but even then, if I'm uploading it the night before, by the time it goes up at 4 PM the next day, the news isn't always up to date, which is annoying. I have considered releasing videos early on Patreon, but I kind of feel like I don't want people to go to Patreon just because they want my videos earlier. I feel like I want Patreon to just be something that's there if people want to help me out. So, as far as that's concerned, I've just rambled on there. I've completely gone off track. The video on my normal team will be out on Saturday. I wasn't going to do it because I didn't think it would help people. Literally, without much knowledge of pre-season and the transfers going on, I felt like if I did a draft team straight away, it would just be a draft team without as much knowledge and benefit to you guys. There wouldn't be much of that at all. So I held off on doing it. I was going to do it, but I was going to do it later. but then people ask for it, so I've done it for Saturday. I mean, for growth-wise, I probably should have done it first, because if you look at Kurt Yoy and FPL Tips' first draft videos, I think Kurt's on about 10k views off of that one video, which gets him roughly about 10 quid. FPL Tips has got about 60k views on his first draft team video, so I probably should have done it earlier if I was just thinking about the money, but I was doing the How to Play Fantasy Premier League series, and the main goal was to help new players and give old players some new takes on how to play the game. So I probably missed a trick there, but I want my content to be as helpful as possible. That's the main reason I do this. I want to help people beat all of their friends in their mini leagues. Last year, I think at the end of the season, I got about 12 messages from people saying, thanks to you, I beat all my friends in my mini league. Some people won money thanks to me. So that is why I do this, and that is why I haven't put a draft team out yet, but there will be one Saturday. I will try and get my classic FPL code for you, my friend. Man, sometimes I can ramble for England. I've just talked nonsense for a while there, didn't I? Okay, just going to quickly pop this in the chat for TP Football Analysis. No worries, TP. Alright, I've royally messed up my second pick, so I've got to do some good business right about now. The Funk Shaw brother, check it out now. The Funk Shaw brother. Alright. See, my main goal is to pick players I think are going to play. Once it gets to this point, you just want players that are actually going to get points. But I want to pick different people in each team. There we go. We've beefed up my defence with David Luiz and Jan Vertonghen. I think they'll both start. So that should be some good points there. I'm changing my strategy for this second draft. I've got a bit more experience at it now. We have gone a bit quiet in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Am I not engaging you enough? I apologise for that. So in the chat right now, while we wait until it's my next go, I want to know what you guys want to see on my channel. Some of you have been here for a while. Some of you haven't. Some of you are new to the channel. But what would you like to see me do? We of course do FPL content, but I have on this channel done vlogs around football. I have done football videos on this channel as well. So let me know what you want to see, especially as the 3K landmark is coming soon. So if there's anything you want me to do for 3K, let me know, and I can definitely try and put that into the pipeline. Okay, let's answer some questions while we wait. Do you think Rashford will play a lot this year? I hope so. I think Mourinho is starting to realise what a talent Rashford is, but there's also rumours he might sign Ibrahimovic for another season. They did release him, but they're now considering giving him another contract for a year. So I think Rashford will play more because they have got Champions League football, but I don't think he'll play enough to be a Fantasy Premier League option. Would you say Pogba over Mkhitaryan? If Man United sign a DM and you can see that they're going to start moving Pogba forward, Pogba is a very creative player. I think Pogba could be a great option, but we're waiting for Matic. I think it's Matic that has been linked the most with Man United. If he goes Man United, then possibly Pogba could be a great signing. Apparently Nimfria went live earlier without even knowing. Is that video still on? Is that video still on your channel? Because that'd be interesting to watch. I mean, I hope you were like decent and reasonably dressed and everything. But I've probably sent loads of people to your channel now. They're like, oh, maybe Nimfria wasn't dressed and she streamed by accident. Although, to be honest, that would probably be flagged by YouTube. At least you'd hope it would be. Although I've seen some videos about some of the horrible stuff that manages to stay on YouTube for a while. And sometimes I'm like, YouTube, get your game together. Hello, AJ Squib. TP wants real life football matchday vlogs. My new job may allow me to go to AFC Wimbledon games more frequently. So definitely, if I ever get to the size where I can afford to go to a game every weekend, I would love to do something similar to, is it away days? And just go to different stadiums and watch different teams. I would absolutely love that. And I think I could do a really good job with that. But I'd, one, need the time to be able to do it. And two, I'd need to have the weekends off. And at the moment, I don't have that. So one day, hopefully, I'll start doing AFC Wimbledon vlogs. Probably not loads of viewers in that, but AFC Wimbledon's my team, so at least I'll be passionate about it. But definitely something I'm looking at, but just it won't happen yet. Georgie147 has picked no attackers yet. I'd suggest you look at some. Just a friendly tip from J&O there. Joshua King. I've not even considered Joshua King. You watch someone else pick him now. Oh, we've got a Hereford fan in the chat. That's nice to see, mate. Lower league football represented in here. Alright, I need a keeper and I need to pick it fast. And Pickford is there. Butland. Draft. Get in the team, my son. Alright. I feel like I want another striker now. Who have we still got that will play? I'd like to think Sandro would play. Is there anyone I think could do amazing that hasn't? No, we're going to go with Sandro. It's a bit of a risk, but we've picked Sandro and we picked Butland. I'm very happy. That's a very good goalkeeper. Could do amazingly well for me. Apart from the two Man United players, I've got no coverage of Arsenal or Spurs. No, I've got Spurs. I've not got City. That being said, it's hard to get coverage of every team, isn't it? Nim, you shouldn't have deleted it. You should have made it private or not listed and shared it with me. It'd have been funny. Who knows? You could have like edited it to be like a blooper and it might have gone viral. Scroll down, let's see who got us forwards. There you go, mate. I hope you can see that on the screen. Let me bring up my OBS so I know what you guys can actually see. Because I took it off to share my normal league code. But yeah, you can see my forwards now. There you go. Mark Antigua, don't worry. My very first picks were Lukaku and then two midfielders. But when there's 16 people playing, you'll be surprised how quickly those midfielders and strikers go. I feel like the best strategy for this is to pick one player you think is going to do really well for the entire season. No matter what position, if that's midfield or forward. We have a new subscriber, Mohammed Al-Kayasi. Thank you so much for joining the FPL Today family. Hope you're enjoying the stream, my brother. But yeah, pick one player you think is going to do really well. It doesn't matter what position. So it can be Dele Alli, Harry Kane, Lukaku, Christian Eriksen. Whoever you think is going to have that season. Like Alexis Sanchez if he doesn't leave the league. But then you just kind of had to pick what hasn't been picked after that. Mkhitaryan, I think, could have a good season this year. Wijnaldum, I'm just hoping he plays and he can come up with some goals. But then by the time the picks came back to me, there's not many good midfielders left. So get some decent centre-backs, balance the team out, get a decent keeper, and then you just got to try and pick the players that you think are going to have a good season out of the cheap players. So I think there's definitely a different way. It's a very different game, this. I wasn't expecting it to be this difficult. And if I'd actually thought about it and done the maths, I would have known that there's 30 picks between your picks.
You spend time with your family?
We have another new member of the FPL Today family. It's Milo Mulahusen. Apologies if I said your name wrong. We are rolling in this stream. This stream is going really well. Obviously, maybe I should just stream for 24 hours. I can't. I've got a party to go to. By the way, I hope no one from my work is watching. And I doubt it. But I have a leave and do. And hopefully the missus ain't watching. And there's some very nice women coming to my leave and do. And I can say that now because I'm leaving the company. So, yeah. Because security aren't meant to fraternise with other colleagues. Which, why every other colleague's allowed to fraternise with each other, I don't know. But and I've just given away what my job is. But that being said, I have told people what my job is before, so if you didn't know, I am a security guard. Put it out there. Officially, I'm a security team leader, and I'm becoming some fancy word for the same kind of thing. But yeah, last year I got bitten. Yeah, that's the luxurious job life I lead. A man bit me because he'd stolen something and I tried to stop him. I would have thought all the years I've done the job, punch, hit, slapped, all that kind of stuff. You know what? Fine, fair enough. Pushed, all that, cool. Bitten. To bite someone. That was probably the lowest thing that's ever been done to me. $16 in the league is crazy, but I'm doing this for my subs. So, and you know what? I'm having fun, and it's a challenge. Like, I bet if you did this with 2 or 3 people, I reckon I could beat the majority of my friends if it was only 2 or 3 people playing. Okay, I want to make my midfield a bit stronger. He is going straight in. Andre Ayew, I think, could have a great season. If he plays, but I'm assuming he will. No, I'm back. Okay, so if you don't move the screen enough, it assumes you're gone. I don't particularly like that. Wait, what happened? Have I missed my pick? And then just given away who I want to pick instead? What has gone on? Mustafi's been picked for me, and Welbeck. What? I swear I was looking at the screen. Okay, guys, you need to move your mouse around, because I've just been shafted. I've just been given Mustafi, which isn't too bad, to be fair, but Welbeck as well. Did they just pick from the first team in the alphabet as well? And I bet you guys are in the stream going, why you're not picking someone, why you're not picking someone? Or at least those in the draft. That did not tell me to pick anyone. And I was too busy chatting. By the way, anyone that wants to be involved in the draft, go check out TP Football Analysis 1. Feel free to put your code in the chat. He's looking for players, so go and join that one. We have Jerry32 just joining the FPL Today family. Thank you very much for joining the stream and subscribing to the channel. Mark Antigua, damn, that's grimy. Are you talking about the guy that bit me? I put grimy. Grimy sounds like a decent word to me compared to what I thought of the guy that bit me. Jack Nash, if you are using the wildcard for raising your team value, then yes, what you say is absolutely true. Play it as soon as the deadline goes, and well, you don't have to do it as soon as the deadline goes, but play it before it gets to like midnight, just to try and figure out the players that are going to go up in price. If anyone scores a hat-trick in game week 3, you'd be guaranteed they'll rise in price quite well over the international period. Yeah, it was a guy that bit me. A guy. I mean, don't get me wrong, if a girl bites right, it can be decent, but a guy bit me, and it was over one item that he stole. Don't get me wrong, it was an expensive item, but he bit me and he elbowed me in the face, and legally I'm not allowed to do any of that shit back, so, and I swore, so apologies. But yeah, I'm only allowed to use as much force as is necessary to keep him there, and that is it. The next draft, let me have a quick look. The next draft, I've just opened up one of my art programs, so apologies while there's a slight delay in me finding out about the next draft. The draft at 11. Six turns, so wait a minute. Sorry, just quickly, I'm going to move my mouse so I don't miss my next turns. But the third draft is full, unfortunately. But stick around, my man, because the second draft was full. Then about 15 minutes beforehand, there were spaces, and some people jumped in from the third draft into the into this second one. So my pick is next. I'm not missing my pick this time. Can I not transfer Welbeck out? I just don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want to pick Torre again. Yes, as long as Jeffrey Holt doesn't pick him, we're putting Stanislas in. Lingard is one I think could have a breakout season, by the way, just for the record. Kachunga has a decent goal-scoring record. Check out Kurt Yoy for that. But I am going to go with Albrighton because I think if Leicester do well, he could get some assists.
Good.
By the way, we have another new subscriber. AJ Squibb, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. We're rolling now. We're getting quite a few subscribers in this stream. So thank you so much. We will hopefully be doing more draft streams soon on the channel. I'm not sure how many are allowed. We are only 21 away from 3,000 subscribers. So if you want to see live in stream me hit 3,000 subscribers, share out this live stream now on Twitter. See if we can hit 3,000 live, which would be epic. Michael Foley, I believe you only get points for 11 players. Let's see if I can pick my team. I'm just going to another screen. So that's my team 1.
You spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
Good.
I don't know, you know.
Who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man.
We've got another subscriber, Carefree Youth, I think that just popped up with, which should put us on 2,980 subscribers, or is it 70? Am I doing my maths wrong now? I'm doing my maths completely wrong. I said 21 a minute ago, didn't I? That's what happens when you stream and you're drunk. We are at 2,971, so that means we need 29 new subscribers, and we get hit 3,000 in a stream, which would be absolutely amazing. I'm looking at my first draft team, and I think you might get points for all 15. I don't see a tab where you pick 11 players. So yeah, I could be completely wrong. And I don't think it was in FPL Tips video whether you got points for all 15 or not. This is very new, you have to understand, to all of us FPL pundits. And we don't know. Well, at least I don't know. Brady, I don't... That's a decent pick, Brady, at this stage in the game. Milo, exactly what TP says. If you make a watch list, it should pick from your watch list. Gabbiadini, you have to be careful if he's actually starting. If he starts, then Gabbiadini is quite a decent price, but... My money would be on Austin to start, and that's who I've got in my actual team. Check out the video on Saturday if you want to see my actual team. Marcus Pentland, there will be another draft or draft stream. What I will say to you, because you've supported the channel and been around a lot, if you have Twitter, try and DM me, and I'll maybe set up you to be in the same... No, probably not the same, because then people will be like, I want to be in the same draft as Nimfria. I'll set up... I'm going to do a few more drafts, so I'll send you the code early. Don't everyone jump on me wanting the code early now, because Marcus Pentland's been around the streams a lot, so I want to make sure he gets in there. But yeah, I don't want loads of DMs, please. I kind of wish I hadn't said that on stream now. Draft League 3 should start at 11 o'clock if we finish this one in time, which I believe we will. See, I thought it was the starting 11 that got you points, but I've been looking on my FPL Today Draft 1 team, and I can't see a screen where you pick your first 11, which you get on normal game. Literally, my team, then you've got transactions, you've got league, you've got draft room. There is nowhere in my team where you tell it. Oh no, there is. What am I talking about? Apologies. Yes, it's only the first 11. I've completely looked at the wrong screen, so I've lied to you all. Apologies. Tyrion Lannister has subbed and liked. Tyrion, you're a legend, mate. I can't believe Tyrion Lannister is liking my channel. I drink and I know things. I think that's the quote. Draft this weekend. If I can, I will stream on Saturday. But I may be... Oh, you guys are putting me off. I've got to pick a player. And I've now only got 20 seconds. Will Smalling move? Adam Smith. I've already got Adam Smith in the last one. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Evans, maybe. Matt Jones, Gabriel, Gibbs. I just need to pick someone. Draft Jagielka. That's for you, Nimfria, because I was panicking. If Shaw played, it'd be a great choice. I'm going to go with Riederwald, because I think he'll definitely play. Anyway, back to the chat. Sorry. If I can, I would do a draft this Saturday. But my leaving do is Friday, and I'm imagining loads of people are going to buy me alcohol, and I'm going to be very hungover, and I've still got to do stuff on Saturday, so that's a long shot. And then I have a very busy weekend. I'm training for my new job from Tuesday onwards. Depending on how that goes, I may be able to stream a lot. But I will still be working in London for about a month. And then I should be working near home. And then I'm starting to plan streams a lot more from that point onwards. Yeah, TP, I found it. I'm an idiot. I now know where to look. Yes, you only have 11 players that score points. I'm confident of that now.
You spend time with your family?
Oh, we have another subscriber. We are
Listen, man,
actually
it doesn't
ticking
spend time
along
with
really
his family
nice.
can never
Josh
really
has
matter.
just I didn't even say that right. Josh has just joined the FPL Today family. Thank you so much for joining the stream and subscribing to the channel. Welcome along. We are growing very well now. This stream seems to be doing very well. No super chat in this stream. So, you know, the OG super chat team. How have I forgotten his name? No, that's stupid. How have I forgotten his name? I apologise. You were the first one to ever super chat me, but I believe you super chatted me with a different account than your name was. But I will find it. Anton Mustanin, first ever super chatter, calling his team Super Chat FC. I think that was pretty lit. Pretty lit. I don't think I've said lit in years. By the way, for those of you that have come to this stream from watching my edited videos, yeah, you're now seeing another part of me where sometimes a little bit of a... Never mind, I won't carry on that sentence. No, the last draft is starting at 11 o'clock. So we have one more draft, but I believe that draft is full. Let me just have a cheeky little look. It's still full at the moment, so yeah. I do plan on doing some more drafts at some point. Saturday is a potential one, but it'll probably be sometime next week. I apologise to anyone that missed it, but this seemed the only way I could really do it without giving myself a lot of work. I didn't think I'd have unlimited leagues, but I'd imagine 10 FPL draft leagues should be enough to appease all my subscribers. I hope. Because that's 160. Sorry, take off. That'd be 144 because there's one draft league that I need to hold back for something else. Some of you may know what that is. Morata being the same price as Costa. To be honest, I agree with that. I think Costa's a very good player. He just has fallen out with the manager at Chelsea, and I don't think Morata's going to be better. That's me just putting it out there. Did I send? Marcus, if you've DM'd me, I'm not looking at my Twitter right now. So when I set up the next one. Okay. 20 minutes behind. That's might be why we were failing to understand each other there, Marcus. I tell you what, guys. At the end of this stream, well, no, not the end of this stream. At the end of this draft, I will create a 4th draft league. Again, please don't join it if you've already been in one of my draft leagues already. I don't know when I will stream that draft pick. But what I'll do is for everyone in this chat that hasn't been able to join one of these free drafts, enter that code, and even if you can't make the stream, at least you'll be in one of my draft leagues. When I will stream it, I don't know. The date might change. I may set it as a very late date and then I might move it forward. Follow me on Twitter and I will try and announce on Twitter before I do the next draft. And I'll try and arrange it in a little bit of advance. Because I don't want people to miss out that have been supporting the channel for a while. So I will do my best to try and involve you guys. But yeah, I really don't know. This was my one day where I knew I could stream. And to be honest, how long have we been going for? We've been streaming for 2 hours and 11 minutes. And we've still got another draft to go. And my wife will probably come in on the last draft because we have a busy day tomorrow. Trust me. Busy day. Alright, it's going to be my turn soon. And I have one midfield position to pick. And I have one goalkeeper to pick. None of these midfielders are jumping out at me. Oh, wait, no, it's doing it to me again. Oh, you are kidding me. That was ticking down for someone else, was it not? Third draft scheduled for 9 days. That shouldn't say 9 days, mate. Third draft, 27th of July, which is the date today, 11 o'clock. It says to me it's in 20 minutes. I don't know if you joined the right one, mate. When this video ends, this video will go up as is, and then I will probably try and cut it into 3 separate videos, and then put those 3 separate videos up so people can watch their own draft back if they wish to. I cannot believe it's picked for me again. I was watching it, and unless I'm being a bit dumb, I thought I was next pick, and I've got Romero, who isn't going to play, and I've been picked an Elito, which is he's probably moving. So, I mean, the benefit is if someone decent comes in, I can try and transfer an Elito for that decent player. Yes, you cannot copy and paste codes in, although apparently it does work if you try and do it a couple of times. But yeah, I'm livid. I've had 4 players in this team picked for me that I didn't want. Romero was picked, Mustafi was picked, Nolito and Welbeck. 4 players I didn't want to pick. Fantastic. And there we have it. That draft is over. That was slightly quicker, I think, than the last one. We have 18 minutes until the next draft, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I'm trying to check how many. Do we still have 16 people in this draft? We still have 16 people in this one. So unfortunately, if anyone is wanting to join, that isn't going to be possible today. Marcus, I'm clearly failing as a YouTuber today. And Michael Foley, the drink is kicking in. It's what usually happens when I'm streaming, mate. So what we will do is, for those of you in the chat right now, we are going to create a 4th one. I don't know when I will stream this. But it allows you guys to at least be involved in one that I do. So guys, here you go. Anyone that hasn't been involved in any drafts today, there is the next draft I will do. Yeah, set. So if you guys that haven't been involved in a stream, or sorry, draft, go and join that one that I've just put in the chat. Have I only put 8 people allowed? Did I not change it? Right, let's go to the hub. No, it says 16 on my screen. So yeah, go and join that one. Feel free to join if you haven't been in one. That one I will be able to cross-check. Wow. See how I start talking when I've had 3 drinks. I'll be able to cross-check it. So I will kick anyone that has already been involved in a draft. I'm just trying to involve everyone. I hope you all understand. We've got 15 minutes until the next draft, and then that will be the stream over. Daraj, out of 125 players, you've got 7 of them. That's pretty decent. Hey, some people don't like to watch people drink and stream. So, you know, I just felt like I wanted my streams to be very different than my content, if that makes sense. I wanted it to be a lot more relaxed, a lot more me just being me. And that time of night, with my mates, I'm going to be drinking. So, it may get me in trouble one day. I guess I'm promoting drinking. Most of my subscribers are old enough to drink. My percentage of people under 18 is very low as far as my subscriber base. So, I'm streaming. I'm doing what I want. I clicked Shelby and Murphy was drafted. Michael Foley, definitely, it could be a great gamble if you pick someone that is injured but could have an amazing season when they come back. Everyone, hearts in the chat for Nimfria. She is going to bed now. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, go and subscribe to her channel. We love to help other FPL content creators on this channel, so go and check out FPL Nimfria's channel. She's recently put up a few new videos, so go check that out. Give her a subscribe, give us some likes on some videos. Let's help her grow to the same size as me, maybe by the end of this season. So go and check her out. Always seems to jump into streams when she can. So she's a supporter of my channel, so we support her back. And Nimfria, when you do stream, let me know. If you want me to jump on Skype and stream with you, I am happy to do that if I'm free. It seemed to help Kurt out, so I'm happy to do it for you as well. My free forwards are Austin Gray and Slimani. I'm playing 5 at the back. You know what? I know that's definitely not the best front three you could have, but I could think of worse. I doubt anyone's got worse, but I could think of worse. Joe, I've doubled up by accident. I would generally say try and spread it across teams, but I don't think that's always an option when you're drafting with this many people. I'm not sure you can swap with people. From what I've heard, that may not necessarily be possible. But again, I'm telling you all honestly, I've looked into the draft because I was very willing to make a video on how to play the FPL draft, and it wasn't clear to me how this plays. Next year there will be videos on how to play this draft mode. Hell, I'm in 4 of them already, so I should hopefully learn a few things. The code for the draft in 15 minutes, it's full at the moment. I mean, I'll quickly check. Okay. Alex. You might have to be quick here, but there is a spot open. And it is going to drop in the chat in a second. So I'm hoping you get it as you asked. And there it is. Joe Cooper, I get that. I would maybe look at Iheanacho if I was a lot more confident of him moving. So I'm hoping you get that code before anyone else. No offence to everyone else, but he asked and I checked because he asked. But you never know. If someone else gets it, I apologise. Alright guys, I am going to just quickly put up the wait screen as I go and sort my life out. But in 10 minutes we will start draft number 3. Hopefully I don't get 4 players picked for me because I'm playing attention. But catch you guys in a second.
Our backs against the wall. It seems impossible, but there's nobody else I want by my side to stand here with me to take this fight through the rise and fall. With our fearless hearts, we could beat the odds, and we could live for 1,000 years. We could be legends. If we all go down, if our time is now, we could let everyone know we were here. We could be legends.
We can live forever.
We dream so colorful. Oh, we love so strong. The world is relentless, the city won't sleep. It hardens your soul, brings you to your knees. But we can face it all. With our fearless hearts, we could beat the odds, and we could live for 1,000 years. We could be legends. If we all go down, if our time is now, we could let everyone know we were here. We could be legends.
We can live forever.
You alright guys, I am back. Sorry, I've got some crisps because I feel like I needed to put something in my stomach. I must seem like a proper lightweight. Honestly, I'm not. I think it's just talking consistently and drinking seems to have a different effect on me. What's going on with the chat? By the way, the 4th league I put up, the 4th code, was for people that want to make sure they're part of the next draft. It won't be done tonight. I've scheduled it for like Wednesday 2nd of August. I apologise, Alex, if you've somehow got in the wrong league. Alex, you've joined my league for people that were going to be guaranteed a spot in my next stream, even though they might not make it. But it looks like maybe Ryan Clark got the last spot in that one. But there was one spot open in the league that is coming up in 5 minutes. By the way, that drink has no alcohol in it. I thought I should stop. I apologise for that, Alex. It is one of mine. I can see you in my 4th draft league. I'm going to try and do that Saturday. There's no guarantee of that though, but I will try and do that Saturday. Hopefully I'm not too hungover from my night out. But apologies, Alex. There has been other leagues codes put in the chat for people to join everyone else's. So apologies for that. I'm really conscious my crisps are going to crunch right in this microphone. Have we got a lot of Irish people in this chat? I could just mute my microphone every time I chew. That might work. Alright, I've had enough crisps, I'm back. Sorry for having to watch me just munch away. By the way, we've got 3 minutes left. Let's have a quick look how many people are watching. Got 33 people sitting in the chat. That's not bad considering we've almost gone 2.5 hours now. And as far as subscribers go, did I miss any while I was gone? We're now at 2,973. I don't think we're going to do it tonight, which is a shame. We're 27 away from getting to the landmark of 3,000. So again, if you want to share it, this stream out in some tweets, hashtag FPL, might get me a bit more attention, might be able to hit 3,000 in this stream, which would be epic. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I mean, Katil, if you want to hear the crunch, I can give that to you. This isn't really that kind of channel. Is it ASMR? Is that what they call it? Where you just listen to noises that people make and they whisper in the microphone. I was going to try and whisper in the microphone, but I'm afraid I'd creep people out and they'd leave.
You spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
We have a new subscriber, Jack Granger.
Doesn't
Welcome
matter,
to the
doesn't spend
FPL
time
Today
with his family,
family.
can never be
That
with
puts
his
us
man.
one step closer to 3,000. In fact, while we're at it, I might put a tweet out myself. So apologies for the silence, guys, but just a sneaky little tweet out. You watch me miss the... you watch me actually miss the start of the draft because I'm too busy trying to tweet myself out there. But there we go, that's the tweet sent. And we've got 5 seconds. Wow, just made that in time. Okay, so who should I pick today? Or not today, who should I pick this time? I don't get to pick first. Wow. I'm 12th pick. That's new. Boys, you get to see me struggle now. I don't get the first pick. Thank you, Jacob Cruz, for the lovely comment. I like to think I'm a decent YouTuber. I'm not sure about awesome, but thank you so much for that.
You spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
Good.
And Jacob Cruz has just joined the FPL Today family.
Man.
Thank you for subscribing, my man. It's much appreciated. We're getting a couple of steps closer to 3,000. If we can hit 3,000 in the stream, that would be absolutely amazing.
You're now going to keep telling me to shush.
You can't tell me to shush, I'm streaming. My wife has just said she's going to tell me to be quiet because she's going to be in bed right next to me. You're not allowed to see that though, sorry guys. But yeah, she's coming to bed and of course I'm doing this draft stream, so I'm going to be chatting away and she's probably going to tell me to shut up. But is it awesome entertainment though, Jeff, or do you just enjoy watching me get drunk off of 2 or 3 drinks and get players picked for me in the draft because I'm not paying attention? For the record, my pick would have been Aguero this round if I'd got the first pick. But I'm 12th pick. This is new for me. Jack Ranger, I'm not sure I'll be able to rate your team and focus on the stream. So if you post your team straight after my pick, I might be able to get through it quickly. Even better than Love Island. A lot's better than Love Island, mate. Although the women are quite attractive, I'm not going to lie about that. I don't think you guys can hear me munching, so I'm just going to keep the microphone on, but let me know if you can.
They can't
Alright.
hear that from their death.
The microphone's quite a way away from my mouth. What you're going to see now is me arguing with my wife a lot, because she's going to keep saying little comments, and I'm going to answer her, forgetting I'm on stream. Oh, it's my pick now. Lacazette's been taken. Great. Who does that actually leave me as a striker? Wow. I mean, if Costa stayed, I'm going to go with Vardy. What happens if a player isn't there at the time of the draft? I assumed that their watch list would be, they'd pick the first player on their watch list for each player. That's what I assumed would happen. Royal Gunners wants a shout out. Mate, of course. Welcome to the stream, Royal Gunners, everyone. Royal Gunners is in the stream, live, large and in charge. I apologise if I seem less energetic than I was about 3 hours ago, because we are now 2.5 hours into the stream, so there's still 40 people watching, which is amazing. Thank you guys so much. Pete has said that if you're not there, you get picked the players with the highest draft rank. I feel like there should be something you can put in where you put a list of the players and which order you want them in. That seems to make more sense to me. But of course this is a new game mode, so they could improve it next year. Oh wow, it's my pick apparently. Jeez, I almost missed that. It said my next pick's in 22 turns. Does that mean we don't have 16 people in this? Because I almost missed my pick. Again.
You spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
We have another new subscriber,
Listen,
Royal
man,
Gunners.
doesn't
Thank
spend
you
time
for
with his
joining the
family can
FPL
never
Today
be a real
family.
man.
Did you subscribe just because I gave you the shout out? Because I can give you another shout out if you want. I do not like not being first. It's very different than the last two drafts we did. And I panicked with Joshua King purely because I didn't realise it was my turn. But I feel like we don't have as many people in this draft as the last one, which would have changed my strategy. But no, apparently we've got the same amount. I'm just clearly not paying enough attention.
What?
You moved the cushion. I didn't know what you're moving. I just felt a breeze on my arm.
Sorry, just getting comfy. You probably see my feet.
I will tell you if
You
you
spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
We've got another new subscriber.
Because a man who doesn't spend time with his
Akil
family can never
Facey.
be a real man.
Apologies if I've got that name wrong. Thank you for joining the FPL Today family.
My feet horrible. Sorry, Pete.
Huh?
I said my feet horrible. Sorry.
Your feet are not in the video, babe.
Are they not? That's
No.
alright then.
The camera's like that. So yeah,
Oh, I thought it was.
that's what's on.
No, that's fine.
I mean, you can try and raise your feet in the air if you really want them to see your feet. Yeah, I think they saw a foot. Okay, my pick is in 9 turns, so I've got time.
You might randomly see my foot every now and then.
If any of you have foot fetishes, this is the place to be. Unfortunately, Syed Abdullah's gone, so he's missing out. He doesn't know what he's missing out on. See, pick countdown. I've got the countdown, but it says my turn's in 7 turns. No wonder I'm getting confused. We're going with Zaha, the Book of Zaha, Wilfred Zaha. Wait, it says pick countdown, but I can't pick. I'm confused. Nope, I'm completely... It's not my go. Do you guys notice how professional I am when I start, and then by the end of the stream, I'm all over the place? And I've just told everyone who I was going to pick, so I bet he's been picked now.
It's on my foot.
Welcome to the stream, Mrs. J&O. She's watching on her iPad. She's about 30 seconds behind,
Yeah, it's fine.
but it's probably like some
I've gone
weird
now.
echo.
No, I did actually go back slightly.
Okay. Jeff Holt, big shout out to Mrs. J&O for being a great sport and putting up with 40 of us in her bedroom.
No problem.
That is actually very funny, Jeff. No wonder you were charming all the ladies in the chat earlier. Alright, who am I going to go with? Did I pick Lanzini last time? I feel like I did. No, I think I picked Ayew. So shall I go Lanzini? He's not... I've picked Pedro before. Martial's a big shout. And I've only got 7 seconds, so I'm overthinking it again. Pedro. YOLO. So what I think is what is happening is people have got auto picks already selected. So it says my next turn's in 7 turns, despite the fact that there's 16 people in this. So is it going through picks really quickly? Thomas McCarthy loves Mrs. J&O. Easy there, fella.
Thanks.
Easy, that's my wife. Okay, Jack Ranger's team quickly. Oh, it's my pick next. So as soon as this pick is done, I will see what I can do for you. Draft is a season-long format. Where's my countdown? There it is. Alright. Don't take too long. Pick your player. Tadic will play a lot, surely. See, I'm taking too long again, aren't I? I'm going to pick Clarkson again. This team's looking very similar to my last team. Okay, so Jack Ranger's team, we've got Foster in goal, Myhill on the bench, that's the same goalkeeper pairing I've gone with. Bellerin, Company, Valencia, Alderweireld, Willian, Pogba, Ali, Sane, Lukaku, Firmino. That feels like you could use a more explosive striker along with Lukaku. The midfield looks well balanced though, to be fair to you. So I don't see much wrong with that team. That defence is ridiculously good. That's a very expensive defence. And I'm kind of wondering how you've managed that, because... Is that Jordan Ayew on the bench? Is he your third striker? Because that would be the only way you could really afford that team. Jacob Cruz's team, Foster, Alonso, Lindelof, Cedric, De Bruyne, Salah, Willian, Moy, Kane, Lukaku, Gale. I like that, but I've said multiple times I'm not too sure about Dwight Gale as a pick. As far as I'm aware, FPL Holic, you get to draft in players that from the free agent pool. I don't think you're actually that limited to just one transfer. I'm not liking the look of this team at all, but that's what happens when you're 12th in line. I've been lucky to be first in line the last 2 ones, so... Edis Sabaredzovic. Yep, said that wrong. I would have thought Lindelof was going to start, but then I've watched some pre-season games. There's a channel called... let me see if I can find it. There's a channel that have highlights from the pre-season games with at least the big clubs, I've noticed. Haven't seen any of the smaller clubs' games on there. But if it's televised, they seem to put highlights out. And I think it's attached to the to an app that all the YouTubers are currently promoting. Football Spotlight. They seem to be showing a lot of highlights from games, and Lindelof hasn't looked that great, to be fair. Okay, my pick is next. And who... No worries, Jacob. Have a good evening.
I nearly did it then.
What? Shh. My wife almost told me to shut up. Unfortunately, I can't do that.
Well, you're just a bit loud sometimes.
Well, I've got to be loud. I've got to hear me.
No, because sometimes
I've got to
it's
project my
really
voice. Oh, you're making me miss my pick, babe. Alright, we're going to go with Company in defence. Decent pick, I believe. You do have a bench in the draft team, so don't worry about that. That's why we're picking 15 players. Football analysis, I have Foster, Cedric, Alderweireld, Klein, Zaha, Mata, Chadley, Ali, Jesus, Lukaku, Gabbiadini, Gomez, Fonte, Ritchie and Dunk. I think Phillips would be a better option than Chadley, just because Chadley seems to be one of those players that is having disagreements at the moment with the manager and doesn't always perform when he's not up for a game. But otherwise that team looks pretty decent. Daraj is explaining in the chat how the transfers work. Jack Granger from Australia, from Down Under. How you doing? And yes, that was a very poor attempt at an Australian accent. And it is my pick next, and we're looking at defence still. We want to pick at least one decent defender to go alongside Company. And I know who I'm picking if he's still there, because I'm hoping he will have a good season. And we are going with Leighton Baines. Hopefully he'll get penalties with Lukaku going, although from what I understand, Klaassen and Ramirez and Rooney are all in the possible penalty takers list. .46 people still watching in the stream. Thank you for everyone that has joined the stream. We are 22 people away from hitting 3,000. So if you fancy it, tweet out this stream, see if we can get any new subscribers in. Although, to be honest, it's a bit late now. People go in bed, like the wife. I mean, my guess would be Willian and Pedro will rotate when Eden Hazard is eligible to play. Oh, someone's picked Tom Heaton. How dare you do that to me? I thought I'd get him in this draft. Should do a 24-hour stream sometime. Yeah, my wife just reacted to that. She didn't seem too keen. Maybe if she's like gone on holiday somewhere and someone looks after my daughter and I don't have work, that's a lot of maybes there though, so I doubt that's going to happen anytime soon. If it ever became my job, then maybe, but I doubt that's going to be anytime soon, mate. Mate, I'm lagging now and I've only been streaming for almost 3 hours. These guys on Twitch that regularly stream for 3 hours on Football Manager, I'm not sure how they do it. Probably helps that they don't drink while doing it though. That probably helps them keep going. Jackson Yates apologises, Mrs. Parr, for suggesting the 24-hour stream.
Alright.
Henrik Pedersen, new subscriber in the chat. You've almost watched all of my videos. I think you do a great job. Sorry for my bad English. No problem, mate. From Norway. I have a cousin that lives in Denmark. Same sort of area, Scandinavian area. So, welcome to the FPL Today family, my man. Have you actually watched almost all of my videos? Does that include, like, the videos I did 2 years ago? I'm just interested if you just mean all the ones I've done this year or for this season. Butland looks like the best option to me there. Oh, there's Foster there. We're going Foster. We've got our keeper, ladies and gentlemen, Ben Foster. I've never been Norway. I wouldn't mind going there. Is that where the Northern Lights are? Where do you see the Northern Lights from? Iceland. Okay. My geography was bad there. By the way, we will be finishing the stream very soon after this draft because it has gone on for a while and I do have a very busy day tomorrow. I've already told you that. Did you bring my phone in?
No.
I have no idea where my phone is.
Yeah.
This seems to go a lot longer when you're only picking one player at a time. Probably hasn't gone any longer than the other ones, but this draft seems to be slower than the other ones. Evan J. Fox, thank you for joining the stream as always. You can see the Northern Lights in Norway as well, you just need to go far enough north. Oh, my pick. And if he's still there, we are going Stanislas. I think he'll be fit in time. I hope he'll be fit in time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do see him from Iceland as well, but all the countries in that kind of area are quite close together, as far as I'm aware. I think my geography is good enough to know that. So, stop giving me facts.
Just saying.
Apparently you can see him from Scotland as well. Are you looking it up?
No,
Or just...
on Facebook.
See you later, Jeff. Thanks for joining the stream. I think you've been here for most of it, so thank you very much. Jeff, I love a bit of banter, mate. Don't worry about it. Hey, you weren't the one hitting on my wife, so don't worry. 2 premium strikers that I recommend for the start of the season. If you want to be safe, you're looking at Lukaku and Harry Kane. Aguero could be a great shout because not many people are picking him, so I'd definitely consider him as well. Otherwise, I wouldn't really risk a new striker to the league, just because why do you need to when you've got the likes of Kane, Aguero and Lukaku already in the game? It's alright, they can't hear you. I don't think they can hear you. There's always next time. If you want to, I'm not the jealous type. Most of the time.
What?
You're saying there's always next time. I can, like.
Oh, okay.
See you later, Jeff. Thanks for joining the stream, buddy. You know what's crazy to me is the fact that there's still 40 people watching me 3 hours in. That's crazy. Of course you don't understand it. You can hardly put up with me for like 10-15 minutes. Yeah, just guys, my wife doesn't understand why you watch me for so long.
Love
She's
you.
a Patreon, but she doesn't actually watch my content.
Love you.
Love you too. I'd watch your videos if
Thanks,
you're a
babe.
YouTuber. So would Saeed. Oh, AM Saturday in the chat. I'm excited.
Really loud.
Sorry, AM Saturday. I'm not allowed to be loud and excited to see you in the chat. So, thank you for joining. Oh, AM Saturday, how could you forget? Yeah, the stream today, just because it's one of the few days of the week I can definitely stream in. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the support you've been showing me on Twitter as well. I would show the appreciation with more enthusiasm, but the wife's told me to be quiet.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's not picking up your voice.
No,
No, you're too quiet.
you're lying.
No, it's not picking up your voice. Say something.
No,
Didn't get that.
because I'm not loud. Because I'm not. I can't even talk.
It's awesome. I can say you're saying all sorts of stuff. I don't know if you are or not. Oh wow, it's my pick. And I've just loud again. Will Shaqiri do well? I can't pick Albrighton again. But I need to pick someone and I need to pick him quick. And I've just gone past so many players. And it's getting a bit late. And Buffal. I'm not happy with that pick, but at least I've got a Southampton player for the early start of the season. But I really don't think Buffal will actually play. So that's probably a wasted pick. Stefan Maric, any draft tonight? You've missed 3 of them, mate, unfortunately. There was a code in the chat for the next stream draft. I don't know when that stream will be, but there is a code for it. This is the 3rd league, Daraj. The 4th league is going to be done at some point, but I just don't know when. Whenever I'm free to be able to do another stream. Jackson Yates wants to see a video of you picking your team.
No, I'm alright, thanks.
She said she's alright, thanks.
I mean, if it gets you subscribers, maybe.
I can't promise it will get me subscribers.
Exactly.
She says she'll do it if it gets me subscribers. Way to make me look like all I care about is subscribers, babe.
No, it's me saying that, not you.
Did it include any draft beer? Unfortunately, I didn't have any beer in the house. Otherwise, it might have. Alright, we've gone with Ben Davis as our next pick. We've got 3... Wow, this seems to be going really slow compared to the other ones. We've still got 3, 4, 5 positions to pick. Yeah, we've done a lot of drafting today, mate. A lot of drafting. I was just trying to get everyone involved, and I wasn't expecting... At one point, I think we had about 60 people watching, and I was like, can't really do more than 3 drafts. I mean, really, I probably should have done this one. I don't know about the beer, but JNO is drinking coloured water. Right now, this is just coloured water. It doesn't even have alcohol in it. But I did have vodka in my coloured water earlier.
It's not coloured water, it's apple juice.
Apple juice, coloured water, same thing. J. Elgamez, I love your hair. Really?
See?
Huh? The wife cut it. She's very proud now that you've said that. And then you deleted it. You retracted your message. I've just seen it retracted.
Rude.
What is my strategy for picking players? Just try and pick the best players that are still available. Trust me, strategy kind of went out the window when I realised playing drafts with 16 odd people is very, very difficult. Is Leroy Sané still available? He can't still be available, surely. Have I got Heaton? No, someone else picked Tom Heaton. Unfortunately. I don't think I've got him in any of the drafts yet. Obviously, me and Tom Heaton have grown apart a bit. We're not as in love as we used to be. Oh, we have got 2 subscribers without me even noticing. We're now 20 away from 3,000. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to be on for long enough to see us hit the 3K mark. Is Kante still available? I don't think Kante's still available, to be honest. Let's have a look at Chelsea players. Yeah, there's none of those Chelsea players do I want. Maybe Bakayoko would probably play, but... Yes, 16 players is a challenge. You pick one good player. I was 12th in this round of picks.
Sure I do.
Alright, we have Shawar.
Because a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be
Apologies
a
if I'm
man.
saying your name wrong. I do that often. But thank you for joining the FPL Today family. It's much appreciated.
spend
Hope you're
time with
enjoying
your
the
family?
stream. And there
Sure
is
I
J. El Gomez,
Good.
who liked the haircut and then took the
Because a man who
statement
doesn't
back.
spend time with his family can never
Hopefully
be
the
a
haircut is
man.
still looking sharp. I apologise if when I turned my head it suddenly didn't or something. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying something about drafts. Yeah, I was 12th pick. And by the time it got to me, the best striker left was Vardy. So, yeah, it's not easy, this game. Still need a forward. Who is left that is decent? Oh, wow. No one. Who will play? Pick someone. Oh, Perez, really? I've actually picked Perez just because I think he'll play. But that is not an inspiring pick, to be honest. I've got Austin as my third striker in one of my draft teams. I've got 3 of them now. I can't remember which players are in which team. Okay, we're 18 away from 3,000 subscribers. Is my stream actually that high? Oh, wind. In the rankings? No. Ah, it's not too bad. It's like 6th. And it's 5th if you type in Fantasy Premier League draft. So it's doing alright. It's not doing too bad. And it's my pick next, and I don't have a clue what I'm doing. This is the last draft, Lord 11. We do have a code for the one that will be the first one in the next stream, but you'd have to... I'd have to try and get that time out for you people, so you could maybe try and arrange to be available. Am I going all Brighton again? I think I am. No, you know what? I'm going to take a punt on this guy. A Brighton Hove Albion player. Who would have thunk it? But let me just get... I mean, it means you're at least involved in a draft. But I have no idea when I'll next be streaming. But here it is in the chat. That is Draft League number 4. The best hairline in all the land and world. Joe, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Natural.
Yeah, exactly. Au naturel. Not much I can do with it, really.
I've not even shaped it.
Catch you later, Jackson Yates. See you later, man. Thank you for joining the stream.
Might be able to do Monday.
Pete. Wow, bloody hell, I had Grobneck's pick and I'm after you. Sorry about that. Or Grosh, I think is how you say his name. I think it's one of those weird letters in the German alphabet where it's an S but it looks like a B. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to pick your player, man. The wife said maybe Monday stream, but I think Ben DPB wants to interview me again with the Premier League season around the corner, so I've got to try and fit that in at some point as well. I could see if he'd live stream the interview. Could maybe run that past him, but I don't think he's a streamer.
And maybe I can go to pub quiz.
What, while I'm streaming?
Sean's here.
Well, I might want to go pub quiz.
I thought this
Maybe
was
I could
before.
stream it.
Maybe you could.
I'm not sure their internet's good enough. Do you guys want to see me stream a pub
No.
quiz? Hey, get some advertising at the pub. Get people to go to the pub to pub quiz with J&O. I do believe Reader Ward will be a first team player on the Frank de Boer. I think Frank de Boer is going to try and play total football at Crystal Palace, and Reader Ward fits that bill perfectly as a defender. I could look into doing a video about waiver requests. I could look into doing a video about FPL drafts in total. I have done 3 now, but I still don't feel like I know what I'm doing. And I should actually go back onto the draft screen, because I bet you I've just missed my pick. See, I don't know what I'm doing. Have I accidentally had anyone pick for me? No, I haven't. See, I cannot multitask. See you later, Daraj Daraj. Thank you so much for jumping into the stream, my friend. We are only 3 picks away from finishing this draft. And then I'll probably share the link to the 4th draft, just for anyone that wants to make sure they're part of the draft game. I am running out of things to say. I have been talking for 3 hours now. Not even I can talk that much S-word. It is my pick next. I don't know what I'm doing. Should I go with him? I don't have a West Ham player. Not that that means I need one. You know what? Why not? We'll take a risk on it. He did have a few good seasons in Fantasy Premier League. So we're going with Aaron Cresswell. Scott Dann, that would have been a good shout. Is he available? No, Scott Dann's gone already by the looks of it. I can talk for England, but 3 hours is still a bit much. I think part of me is getting a bit tired as well, to be honest, but we've still got this draft to finish. Only 2 players left to pick. I'm still obviously entertaining enough for 32 people to still be watching. Alright, so my next pick, 1 defender left, 1 goalkeeper left. I know who my goalkeeper's going to be, so I'm going to try and pick 1 more decent defender. Going to go with Danny Simpson. I think Leicester's defence could improve on last season. So we've got 1 more pick to make. I know exactly who it's going to be. Hopefully no one else picks him before I get the chance. But as this stream is coming to an end, you should let the missus take over. We've already discussed that. She's not too keen on Fantasy Premier League. Probably because she has to listen to me talk about it an awful lot. I mean, she has to go out in public with me while I'm checking my phone to see who assisted a goal or who scored a goal, what the score lines are. All that stuff I'm always looking at. So she's probably had enough of Fantasy Premier League in her life. So she probably doesn't want to do any talking about it. And you know, there's sexual predators out there that have been trying to hit on my wife in this stream, so I need to be.
You don't want to see me right now.
I didn't have my OBS up, so I have no idea if they heard that.
Okay.
All that stuff I'm always looking at, so she's probably had enough of Fantasy Premier League in her life, so she probably doesn't want to do any talking about it. Just about. And you know, there's sexual predators out there that have been trying to hit on my wife in the street. Do you think you should choose him, Reader Ward, or do you think I should choose Van Arnholt? I know Benteke from Palace, but I think I'll defend from Palace too. I mean, I've picked him in one of my drafts, Reader Ward. Van Arnholt probably is more explosive, but we don't know if Frank de Boer actually likes him. That's the problem with new managers at a club. By the way, tomorrow should be a player analysis on Javier Hernandez or Chicharito. Then on Saturday we do have my team. I'll go through my team where I've picked the players I have picked. So if you guys are interested in that, check that out. Then I don't have a video scheduled for Sunday or Monday. Hopefully I'll get a chance to record something at some point. I apologise. It may be on Saturday when I'm hungover, so I might not be as perky as usual. But hopefully we will get content up every day still. But it is my daughter's birthday. I do have a leaving due. I do have a new job to start. So I might actually fail to deliver 30 days of FPL. But knowing me, I'll manage to get through it somehow. Wife just said, no, you won't. It looks like she's going to make me make a video, even if I am hanging. But just in case, because surely I should at least put my daughter's birthday before the videos. And the job.
Oh, as long as you can get your videos sorted, I don't see what the problem would be.
See you later, Joe. Thank you for joining the stream, my friend. Thank you for staying as long as you did. Really helps out my analytics when you guys watch me for this long. Alright, so it is my go. And thanks to someone in the chat, we are going with the option of just having both goalkeepers from one team. So if one gets injured, I still have a playing goalkeeper. Thank you so much, AM Saturday. I'll probably will I will try and still make a video for the Sunday. I appreciate you saying I can have the Sunday off, but 30 days of FPL is meant to be 30 full days of FPL, and I've forgotten how many days have I actually gone. And that's not even including the videos I was making before that period. But I started on the 10th. So we've done 14, 15, 16, 17. We've done 18. We'll be at 20 by Saturday. So we've only got 10 more to go. So I should just push through that finish line and get them all out. Then I'll maybe take a day off after I've done 30 days. The wife and daughter, Sunday we are going to the park if the weather stays good. Got loads of people going. We should have food. There's a player for the kids. We've got presents to give to her, all that stuff. So don't worry, I'm doing something with them on Sunday. I'm not ignoring them just for the doing YouTube videos. But that is why potentially it might happen that I don't get a video out for Sunday. But apparently the wife's going to make sure I do. So if you see her in the background of my video on Sunday, it's because she's making me make a video. She's making me do it under duress. Anyway, guys, that is the end of that draft. So thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Let me just put the next draft's code in there if you just want to make sure you're involved in a draft on the channel. It's been a successful stream, so thank you guys so much for the support. See you later, Katil. Is that how you said I should say your name? True, but couldn't you upload 2 videos in one day and it still kind of counts? I could, but I believe last year I actually did put 2 videos up and still did a video every day because YouTube decided to strike one of my videos down for using other people's work apparently, and I was rating people's teams. So I'm sure I'll get a video out, so don't worry about it. I will do 30 days. Anyway, the next stream, don't know when it will be, but I will try and keep you updated on Twitter. Also, if you ask me in the comments on my video, I will respond with what my current answer is. But, of course, if you are new to the channel and you haven't already, but I think most of you have, please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content. Please hit that like button when you see this video go out live. 3 hours 22 minutes worth of video, in fact. I've been J&O, this has been FPL Today, and remember, it's all about the game. And now you get that short amount of time where I have to actually press stop stream and you can still see my face.